Adorable pups being born is usually an exciting and memorable event. This specific encounter was even more noteworthy. When the Sutherland family discovered what their golden retriever Rio had given birth to, Hulk, they were taken aback. Let's speak about another story that is as wonderful and extremely comparable before we get to the actual one. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. The Stamies were dog lovers. One of their closest companions and finest protectors was their German shepherd, Gypsy. It was also the ideal companion. The entire family and the community adored the dog, and now that Gypsy was expecting, things would get much better. There will be more animal companions to play and snuggle with soon. Gypsy's stomach continued to swell. The family became more and more enthusiastic as it grew. They were eager to see how many pups there would be and what kind of tiny ones they would have. The family was well prepared for this momentous occasion. Although they were unsure of when this day would arrive, they took care to be ready. Gypsy was about to give birth to the young ones. And sure enough, Gypsy gave birth one day. The entire family was ecstatic. Although they were a little anxious as well, things will probably work out. The health of the mother, Gypsy, and all the puppies was the most crucial factor. The work proceeded quickly and easily. Before they knew it, a junior Gypsy emerged. It was adorable and very little. It appeared both thrilled and afraid at the same time, and its eyes weren't fully opened. Its fur had a lovely beige color. Subsequently, a third one arrived shortly after the first, all of them as adorable and beautiful. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Naturally, the puppies all looked really cute and appeared to be in good condition. The proprietor, Shanna Stamey, remained in the role of a doula as her kids ran around and interacted with the cuddly babies. Next, there was a fourth puppy born. The family was stunned now. This one had a very different appearance. Actually, this puppy's appearance set it apart from all other dogs. They had to blink a few times to confirm that what they were seeing was true, as they were in disbelief. Green was the hue of the fourth dog, which was as adorable but very different. How could that be true? How could the puppy be so green and soiled when it had just been taken from its mother? For everyone, it just didn't make sense. What transpired within the mother's womb? This was alarming. The hue was obvious, so they couldn't be insane. It was lime green, not even light or dark green. The dog had a lime-like glow about it. Apart from the startling hue, everything else appeared to be quite normal. Still, the green puppy wasn't the final one. There were more pups born into this world immediately after that. Gypsy gave birth to 8 gorgeous and lovely puppies in under 3 hours. A few of them were beige, a few were black, and there was, of course, the green one. They needed to investigate the green one's situation now. It was also a very restless one. The family named it Hulk because of its restlessness and lime hue, which is a really fitting moniker in my opinion. Each puppy rests in its own sac within its mother's uterus during the pregnancy. There is fluid in this sac. The presence of meconium in the sac may even cause the puppy's color to change. Though it is extremely uncommon, it does occur, and Hulk was undoubtedly one of the victims. By the look of its colorful fur, there seemed to be a lot of meconium in that sac. Even the animals may be in risk from this. Meconium overuse can have negative health effects. Thankfully, Hulk appeared to be in excellent condition, and that was not the case. It appeared to be wearing a contemporary neon jacket. Green puppies, nevertheless, will not stay green. The puppy will eventually take on their sibling's color after some time, a few licks from its mother, and 2 full washes. Eventually, Hulk become entirely beige. The puppies are all doing really well. Gypsy's first litter is this one. Gypsy is now doing her part as a mother. Every single puppy is loved by the Stamey family. The family is also liked by the pets. While they still have the opportunity, they spend a lot of time together. The puppies will be adopted by more devoted family when they are a little older. Even though he now has the same hue as all of the siblings, Hulk is already rather well liked. It is also referred to as their lucky charm by Shanna Stamey. Fortunately, every one of the stunning puppies was sound. Rio's tale is told here. Like many other dogs, Rio was a golden retriever with gorgeous velvety fur. As we've seen previously, dogs have gorgeous fur that comes in a variety of hues. Rio was expecting her first child, a furry little bundle of joy. The family, who resided in Dramui, a town in Scotland, was ecstatic. They were excited to meet some Rio Juniors and cherish their 3-year-old dog, Rio. They would most likely even seem cuter than their mother. Louise Sutherland, the owner, 43, had done extensive study and was prepared to accept the young puppies. Claire, her 25-year-old daughter, was ready and willing to assist her mother as required. They observed an abrupt change in Rio's behavior on July 7th. She was due to give birth shortly. The family was excited and a little scared at the same moment. At last, they would get to see the little puppies. But the work was not an easy one. It wasn't a speedy birth either, unlike the one we witnessed in the preceding narrative. Rio ultimately gave birth to a couple of cute puppy dogs. They had the prettiest features and brilliant beige fur, and they appeared to be lost in their surroundings. Nothing compares to adorable newborn pups. Rio had given birth to 4 adorable puppies by now. It appeared like the massive dog celebration was far from ended even after hours had passed. Undoubtedly, there were more puppies within, eager to explore a whole new world. They dedicated their entire day to this task. It was now assumed that there would be a 5th pup and probably more. With the help of her daughter Claire, Louise readied herself once more, and they were overjoyed to greet the 5th puppy. The golden retriever kept giving birth to more puppies, but this was something else entirely, and its owner was taken aback. This one had a very different appearance. They were becoming concerned since they had never seen a puppy like that. Unbelievably, the 6th puppy was green. Another green puppy, similar to the one from the Hulk story. It seems sense that this family was equally shocked. Who wouldn't be? Do you have any prior knowledge of green puppies? Many individuals, I'm sure, haven't heard these stories. They were unable to comprehend how or why. It took them many checks to confirm that this was indeed happening. The pup's fur appeared to be exclusively green in hue. The fur itself was indeed green. This was alarming. They had never seen or even heard of a dog with green fur. Louise phoned the veterinarian right away to inquire about this green problem. She had to move quickly since the dog may be in danger. The veterinarian was as perplexed as she was when she described it to him. He was as confused as I was about what was happening. That didn't help, though. It simply made everything weirder. How would the veterinarian determine the condition if they had no idea what to do with this problem? Louise was worn out. She'd spent the entire day concentrating on the work, and now she was faced with this problem that she was unable to solve. Worried and exhausted, she had to concentrate on the remaining labor. Thankfully, Claire, her daughter, occasionally took over, so Louise could take a brief break. Meanwhile, yet another day began. The next day had arrived and the work had not yet been completed. The green pup was followed by a 6th pup. Thankfully, this one didn't have the startling hue of the previous one. The puppies numbered 7, 8, and 9 were born later. It turned out that everyone was the more traditional shade of beige. It was just the 7th puppy to have the hue of a gorgeous summertime tree. The celebration appeared to be finished after a 36-hour labor. Mother and the 9 puppies were contentedly savoring one other's company. Prior to conducting any study on the green puppy, Dr. Louise made the decision to take a short break. Thank God it came out later that the small green ball was healthy. That was the primary concern. As long as the puppy was healthy, its color may have been any hue. The placenta's excessive exposure caused the puppy to tint green, giving it this appearance. Furthermore, given how uncommon this occurrence is, it is hardly shocking that the veterinarian knew very little about it either. The puppy has also been named Forest, which seems fitting. The apple green hue eventually subsided, and the puppy blended in nicely with the siblings. The family will have to choose which of the pups to retain in a few weeks, since they won't be able to keep all of them. In addition to Rio, the 12-year-old golden retriever, the Sutherlands also own 12-year-old Memphis. Rio's second litter is this one. Rio is certainly skilled at keeping her owners occupied and taken aback. Amazing. Right when you feel like you've heard everything, we sincerely hope you have delighted in these tales of exceptionally unique puppies, green puppies. The fact that every puppy, even the beige, black, and green ones, is doing well makes us delighted. They undoubtedly made the owner's experience one to remember. The news has covered their tales extensively. If you encountered a green puppy for the first time, how would you respond? Would you have the same level of astonishment as these owners? Please share it with us in the comments section. We'd be interested in hearing your thoughts. Thank you for seeing, and I hope to see you again soon with another incredible tale. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.